Welcome to Addie Lee After Class. I have had it. Did everybody watch last week's episode? Did you? Did you see the Addie Lee Dance Company compete at a dance competition under the Addie Lee Dance Company? Yeah. But it wasn't my routine. It wasn't even all of my dancers. There was some boy out on that stage dancing for my dance company that I've never seen in my life. How does that happen? I'll tell you how. Zero respect. Nothing. We start the week out with the pyramid. Lily, the kid's good. She won in the competition. I put her on top of the pyramid. You know why? Because I had to teach her the routine in the waiting room at the dance studio. That's where I had to finish the routine because there was no time for her. Because the seniors didn't like their numbers and blah, 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 blah. And that guy, the hip hop teacher, he's gonna get it from me. And Gianna, I love her. She is like a little sister that I never had. First time Gianna takes off in the history of Dance Moms. Had to be this weekend. Same weekend, guys going out of town. Instead of me just doing my own routine from scratch, I stick with the producers because I'm just doing my job. They want hip hop this week. I should have said, no, we're not doing hip hop. We're doing what I want to do. Why didn't I stick to my guns? I'm just trying to do my job and be a good girl, like my attorney tells me. Hip hop it is. Well, we had a substitute. His name's Trey. He's a really cool guy. He choreographs for Kids Bop all over the country. He teaches this class, and it is so hard. The girls can really do it. Dr. Holly is complaining that, it's really hard, it's really tough, blah, 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 blah. I open my big mouth and I say, hey, Trey, you gotta go easy on the girls. We need to learn this number in 2 days and take it to a competition. We don't have time to really hit the kids hard, boom, boom, with a lot of tricky choreography. I give Trey all kinds of ideas. We're doing a Muhammad Ali tribute. He knew how to entertain an audience, right? I found these adorable pink boxing gloves. I'm wearing them tonight just for the occasion and because I want to punch a few people. I found pink satin boxer shorts. They're gonna wear white sports bras. They're gonna wear ponytails with big pink bows. I mean, it's a big deal. In walks Debbie Allen. Unannounced. The producers probably had to go pick the woman up and drag her there, kicking and screaming. Now, Miss Debbie Allen has been quite kind to me. We are friends. Someday I hope to consider her a colleague. Maybe when I'm directing Grey's Anatomy. I say, look at the number. Let's look at the number. We said, well, it's kind of boring. The music is boring, not what Trey did. And I told everybody how we get our music. You should know that by now. If you don't, go back through a few of my YouTube episodes and watch. Debbie Allen says, well, why don't you put a voiceover of Muhammad Ali's in the beginning? Have him actually speaking. The producer pipes up and says, we can't do that. That's expensive. All right, fine. Then she says, well, hire somebody else to say one of the quotes. Well, no, we couldn't do that either. Why? Because we're idiots. That's why. They made Bruce Jenner into a woman in 12 hours, and they can't get better music? Please. Poor Trey is standing there like, I don't know what to do. I got roped into this. Guy's out of town. I thought I was helping you out. I feel like an idiot. Okay, fine. So shout out to Trey. He's a wonderful guy. He's a great teacher. This was just not a good situation. Now, in the middle of this episode, I have this guy. I'm just going to call him Mike. Mike owns a dancewear line. He owns dancewear shoes. He owns all kind of dancewear. Fine, yada, yada, yada. He has these shoes. Now, he wants to do a commercial using these dancers. He wants to use my dancers. But then he wants to bring in other dancers too. I said, no. The ALDC is exclusive. You want to use my girls? Fine. You go work it out with the network. Go to Lifetime, pitch them your story, and see if it works. Well, sure enough, I can't get anything that I want on the show. I can't even get a flippin' commercial for the ALDCLA on Lifetime's channel during our show. No. He gets a whole flippin' shoot commercial. But you better pay my girl. Mike is going to use a hip hop choreographer. So Eric comes in. He checks out the girls. Fine. Mike wants my students because they have millions of Instagram followers. They're influencers. I've been told by some very affluent businessmen that my dancers move the economy. So Mike, you're using these girls. You're gonna pay them diddly squat and they're gonna sell your shoes for you all over the world. We get that. He comes in and starts to degrade them and rip on them. Who walks into the ALDC and rips on Kendall and Brent and all these girls? I'm allowed to rip on them. I'm their teacher. I'm trying to make them better and stronger so the people like Mike that don't know, I was gonna say that word, squat about dance, don't say anything derogatory to my girls. About a month before, when Mike first contacted me, I called Eric. I called him on the phone. I said, hey, Eric, you're gonna do this commercial. He said, yes, I am. I said, why don't you take the choreography that you're doing for the commercial, throw a beginning on, throw an ending on, and I will use it for the dance routine that they're doing in the competition the very next day. Oh no, Abby, I couldn't do that. I'm much too busy. Well, you're doing the choreography already. What's the difference? Well, I found out what the difference was. The choreography that he gave them to shoot a commercial was amazing, brilliant. But it was for a commercial. It was little snippets of things that are gonna look cool on film. What do? I have 4 girls. How are we gonna do this boxing number with 4 girls? So I invite 2 girls from the studio, a little girl named Serena and a little girl named Jaden. They are killers in hip hop class. They nail it every single time. I add them to the routine. So I have 6 girls, 3 couples. They're gonna box against each other. It's gonna be cute. Poor Trey's in there working his butt off. They're doing the number, fine. So my girls go to the commercial shoot without me because I'm teaching the minis. I'm at the studio. I'm working my butt off. They go to the commercial shoot and they take it upon themselves to decide that they are not doing the routine that I want them to do. They are not doing the boxing number in honor of Muhammad Ali. They wrap him around their little fingers and they coerce him to choreograph the number for the competition. The exact same thing that I asked him a month ago, and he did. He said, nope, Abby has to give her blessing. I arrive 5-6 hours later. The moms sit me down and tell me, we don't like your number. Our girls aren't going on stage with those pink boxing gloves. They're gonna do Eric's number. How dare you take it upon yourselves to push Serena and Jaden right out the door? Why didn't one of you pick up your phones that are so precious and call those 2 girls, have them get in a car, drive to that commercial shoot so that they could learn the choreography too? You kicked those 2 girls to the curb and the mothers let you. Or maybe the mothers kicked them to the curb. I don't know what happened, but those are 2 students that come to this studio. They respect you guys. They look up to you guys. And from the television show, I don't think you learned all that. But I'm here to tell you, that's what happened. Suddenly, I'm in charge of telling Serena and Jaden their call times because they didn't have a call time. They were cut out of the number. Don't come. We changed up the number. We're doing something completely different. You don't have a costume and you don't know the choreography, so just don't come. They put that on me. None of them had the guts to call the 2 girls. And some said, oh, we didn't have their phone number. How would we call them? On Instagram and direct message them. Figure it out. It's 2016. They didn't do it. I wasn't doing their dirty work. Everybody, including the producers, remember Scott Shitsky? Yeah. Were shocked when they saw those two girls and their moms show up on set. Oh my gosh. Abby didn't call them. So now it's Abby's fault. No, it's not my fault. It is not my job to give out call times to the cast. Not once in the entire history of Dance Moms have I ever been in on the girls' call times. Where do they have to go? How long are they in school? What are they doing after school? Do they have an audition? Is somebody leaving early? I don't know these things. They keep it all hush-hush and private. But suddenly, when they want to kick two kids to the curb, and I'm not blaming the girls, I'm not blaming the moms, I'm blaming the producers. It was wrong. They know it was wrong. Now let's go to the actual competition. So the little lobby scene you see with all the moms, that happens before the competition. Just FYI. The girls, the mothers, the producers, they all get their hooks into Jaden and Serena. They teach Jaden and Serena the routine during lunch, and they go on stage. Well, not all of them. Serena didn't even make it out there. Now I see. Eric didn't want this dance to be a competition number because this dance routine is not a competition number. I've seen his stuff for competition. It is off the charts. Amazing. This, with the stage lights on, nice and bright, the shoes lighting up, wow, they're just a distraction. In a commercial for shoes, I'm sure they're really cool. Not so much on stage. And then we have this little boy, and he's a little boy. He's not a hot teenager. He's not a cool dude. He looks ridiculous with my girls. Big Will's out there now. He's 16 years old. He's incredible. Fine. He takes it in my studio. I'll give you that. It's all good. But I think the girls thought they were going to get all Eric's tall, older high school guys. Yeah, that didn't happen. And we also were competing against all these amazing hip-hop schools. You didn't see the awards on the show because guess what? They didn't win. But my little killer bees won. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. They win. They win the high score. It's a given. They're adorable. And the mini group, which was quite serious, they were statues, beautiful, famous Degas statues. Yes, they won the overall too. Girls, you might want to listen to your teacher. I love these. I think I'm keeping them. I don't usually comment on the competitions, but I think this one deserves a hit. I let them know what happened. And I explained that I paid to enter 6 girls. But suddenly, there's 8 people on stage. I didn't pay for 8, I paid for 6. That means that I tried to scam the competition out of 2 kids' entry fees. And that is cause for disqualification. I never said the girls could not dance, that they couldn't perform, that all their hard work would be in vain. I never said that at all. What I said, let them dance and then disqualify them. Because these mothers need to learn you don't show up at a competition with 8 people on stage when you paid to enter 6. Especially when one of those boys isn't my student and I've never seen him before. I don't even know his name. That's not going to happen ever again at the ALDC. It's my team. I make the rules. If you don't like them, don't let the door hit you in the butt on the way out. That wasn't a Muhammad Ali saying. It's an Abby saying. So there you have it. That's what really happened. Who is the world champion? Come on. Respect your teachers. Follow the rules. Don't go to a dance competition and enter a routine under my name when you're not my student. That's just a bunch of bogus crap. Producers, stay out of it. The show is now overproduced. You might want to think about just staying in the corner, filming what really goes on, because you can bet with a 1-2 punch, I'm going to knock out those moms every time. This is Abby Lee Miller for Abby Lee After Class.